Oh, all right.
So, but I'm going to be watching.
Hey,
Oh, there's the boss. Oh,
Gosh.
geez, look at this guy.
how's it going?
That can't be real.
Oh yeah, I'm sitting here on a beach, baby.
I thought you were home.
I got the heck out of here. I flew back to Maui.
Jeez.
No, I'm just.
Yeah, you are.
I was playing around. This is a virtual background you could set up on Zoom.
Looks pretty good to me.
Yeah, I thought, hey, this is where I want to be.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what. I got my wine.
All right. Yeah, I've gotten old fashioned here.
Yeah, my beer.
Can't see it through my virtual screen, but
Yeah.
you can see my tiki cup though.
Yeah, there you go. I'm going to mute you guys for a minute because I'm talking to a wonderful gal about a dental plan. And so I'm
Wonderful. Hey, we're just kind of testing this technology anyway. So
yeah. All right. I'll be right back.
okay.
So far, it looks pretty good, actually.
Yeah, what it's supposed to do is when you the speaker, the one that's speaking, will get the focus. So right now you should be seeing me on the big screen,
If I start talking, then
and
I should
then
be on the big screen.
yeah, I see you on my screen,
Okay, but
and
actually,
then I can mute. What I did learn doing this and doing other conferences is if you're not speaking, it's best for you to mute yourself. And you can do that if you go up to your image at the top. You'll see a mute button up there.
Yeah, I see it.
So you can mute yourself, and then when you want to talk, you go back. So, yeah.
I sat through that half an hour, hour and a half training the other night, and too many people were trying to talk all at once, and we just got a lot of reverberation going on or something. So I didn't enjoy it that much.
Well, yeah,
Are you
that's the
riding?
problem with some of this stuff.
Are you riding a horse or something there? You keep bobbing up and down. I don't know.
Oh, I was moving my camera. Yeah. Yeehaw!
Yeah.
Hey, I got a request. I'll find out. I got a request from Jim Kingsbury here. He called right before I joined. And yeah. Where is it now? Yeah, okay. He sent me a contact card. Somebody, I think in Sublimity, needs some financial help. They're in a tough spot. He thought it would qualify. How should we handle this if we don't, we're not going to have a meeting? Is it something that I could just text the officers and do a vote by text or something? And
I would think so. And especially if the money's coming out of our, CCSP account, that's already been dedicated to that kind of stuff. So it's not like it's, we're trying to reinvent the wheel there. We already have the wheel. We need to distribute from it once in a while. And that's, you're right.
Right.
I'm fine with it.
Okay. Sure. So I'll probably end up doing that after I talk to this contact. Maybe you know this guy, Greg Atkin.
Greg Atkins.
You know that name?
The Atkins name sounds familiar, but not Greg, I don't think. It's another name.
Okay. Okay.
Atkins used to own the little store down here in Almsville back in the day when it was a big concern, and now but I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just got back in from about a 4-mile walk, so I decided and I looked at my watch and I went, oh crap, I better go sit down. I almost forgot about it.
Yeah.
My phone warned me. My phone reminded me though, so.
So I'm still working with the SIT, and I don't know if you saw the notice, they've started this SIT mobile during the pandemic, which is basically they're offering food and hard to find supplies and things like that. Basically what we were kind of doing as well. So I'm going to try and coordinate our efforts. I'll probably take the small inventory I have, take that over to their mobile office, which is outside the hospital, so people can come in and out. You know, the hospital has so many restrictions, and it's set up in Sublimity. And then I'm offering to transport, to take stuff as needed. They'll give me a call, and that opportunity is available for anybody. That's what the note or the email I sent out earlier today was about. But
I haven't checked my email for a while. I just sat down here, so yeah.
so we'll kind of, I think that makes sense. We'll combine our efforts and coordinate our efforts with them.
That sounds good. Yeah, I was requested yesterday to help state and community food bank too. I used to volunteer for them back when Sue and I were both volunteering, and then when she got sick, we both quit doing it. So they want me to come back at least one day a week and do a pickup for them, like at the grocery store or something. So
Good. Did they, I sent an email blast on that a couple days ago.
yeah, about having young guys come in and help with stuff. And
Young guys or old guys.
well, you know, us old guys over 60, we're supposed to be concerned.
I know.
In this group, you know.
I'm not 60 yet, but
Okay.
I just went in. I got a call today. Some lady, she's 88 years old and homebound in the it's not Riverview Apartments. It's an apartment complex there in State. And anyway, so I went to Ross and did some shopping for her, and I'll have a receipt. I'm hoping to get reimbursed by the Knights for groceries.
I was talking to my buddy Ron down in California. He's in the Livermore area, and he does Meals on Wheels.
Yeah.
They laid him off. They won't let anybody older than 60 come and work.
Really? What are they doing here, Dennis?
Well, here, as far as I know,
this lady I talked to, she needs Meals on Wheels.
well, right now, they're not doing any dining in the senior center, and they're not delivering hot meals. And I think they're only delivering twice a week frozen.
Oh.
I haven't heard back from him because I told him I wasn't coming off the hill. But, you know, if it's frozen and I can just drop it off and not have to have contact, that's fine. I'll do that.
Yeah. Like this lady today, I called her and said, I'm bringing some groceries to you, and I'm going to set them in front of your door. She said, yeah. She said, okay, just knock. And so I knocked when I got there, and she came out and picked them up.
Yeah, we can't even leave them at the door. People sometimes will leave out an ice chest.
Yeah.
If they leave the meal, we can't do it. Too much, I guess, responsibility or something. But maybe with the frozens, we're going to be able to do that.
Yeah, maybe.
Huh. So I'll have to find out.
That's weird.
It's hailing.
Yeah, I saw that.
I went into this weekend, Divine Distillery in Salem. I'd never been there before, but they're now producing hand sanitizer.
Uh-huh.
So they're making it out of denatured alcohol, and they're bottling it in beer bottles.
Beer bottles.
So I picked up a case for the sit and a case for Mill City Crisis Center and took it up to them.
Who was it that was saying they had gotten some of the, I don't know if it was from the same place, it was a spray. Oh, it was our vet. He was out the other day for the horse.
Yeah.
And he says it smells just like tequila.
Oh.
Got it. Yeah.
I wonder if it's the same stuff.
It might be.
I wouldn't say it smells like tequila. It smells like cheap booze, though. You spray it on, you go, God, I hope nobody thinks I just swigged a shot of swill.
Get pulled over, honest officer, and hand sanitizer.
Yeah.
Interesting. Oh, by the way, I have I have a question for you. Is the brewery open?
Elkhorn Brewery still serving takeout,
Takeout.
but
Can you take out a keg?
oh yeah, I could get a keg. Are you dry?
I blew that keg. I can't believe it.
I can't believe it. Self-quarantining's tough.
Yeah, I know. And that's when it happened too, when they said we're got to stay home. Ah, shit.
Yeah, I could do a keg drop off and delivery. I might ask you to pay for this one.
Oh, sure.
Money.
No, I wouldn't expect not to. But it's got to be a perfect 10.
Yeah, I'll find out.
Okay.
And so, in fact, I'll ask him, can I get a keg of perfect 10? I'll text him right now because he was just texting me.
Oh, good.
Anybody got a lead on a used kegerator? Or maybe I need to buy one for my house.
You should. I had that.
So you could pick them up for pretty reasonable price at Best Buy.
Mm-hmm.
The one I put in the hall, I think I went to Best Buy Eugene and they had them in stock, and that was the best price by far. I'm trying to remember what it was now. It was like under $200, I think.
Was it really that inexpensive?
Well, maybe it was under just around
$300.
$300.
It was a little more than that, I think.
Okay, maybe it was. I don't remember. Okay, I just asked Steven if I can get a keg of Perfect 10. He'll like that, I'm sure.
So I got your keg sitting in the garage. And
all right, we'll do a handoff, social distancing style.
yeah, we'll have to. Yeah, you drop it and walk away
just
and
roll it over to me.
God. Oh well.
Yeah, Ron, I think you should get a kegerator. You should take up home brewing. Actually, Ron, you'd enjoy it.
I used to do some of that a few years back, and I still got the old plastic bottles and stuff I had, but I think at this point I might look at investing in something a little better or something. And yeah, I've thought about doing it again.
I'll tell you what, they're fun. Having a keg at home is great.
Yeah.
And there's so much good advice now and good ingredients if you want to brew your own. I mean, you drive into Salem and there's several places and they'll give you recipes. You tell them what kind of beer you like, and that they love to help people get started.
Yeah, it's job security.
Exactly.
There's one right next to Habitat.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. What is that one called? I know which one you're talking about. I haven't been to that.
12th and Wilbur.
Yeah,
Oh.
beer heaven or heaven, something about heaven
Yeah.
and beer or something, I think. Yeah. I talked to the guy there one day, but never bought anything. Years ago, I made a batch of this stuff and I wanted to make boysenberry flavored. So I got some boysenberries from Oregon Fruit Company in West Salem and used them, and I thought it was pretty good. Well, now I'm growing my own boysens and Marians and raspberries and strawberries.
Oh, wow.
I've never tasted beer with strawberry, but boysenberries I have, and I like it. McManaman's makes a boysenberry brew during the summer months, and I like theirs. But
what's the ABV on it?
It's not that high. I think it was only like 5 or 6, something like that. One of their less potents.
Yeah.
Well, they have raspberry flavored beer all year long, I think. But then they come out in the summer with the boysenberry one. So it's a purple something. I forget what they call it, but yeah, that's right. I need to make my own. That'd be a good plan this summer. Make me a batch of beer.
Well, your boss is the well, I don't know if he's your boss. I don't know, but he's does it. You know, he's pretty good at it too.
I've brewed some. We brewed, what was the last one we did? Was it Emma's Amber or another one?
No, what was the one
Well, we brewed one with, yeah, what was it? Did we do the fruit one?
It was something, there was something added to it.
I
What
think we
was
added apricot. We did an apricot ale.
it? Yeah, yeah,
And I
yeah.
brewed a IPA and I brewed a stout. And usually they're drinkable. I've only had one that I had to pitch. Everything else has been drinkable.
Yeah, boy, that's sad. You had to pitch it. Huh?
It was,
Yeah.
yeah, I screwed up. I screwed up.
Yeah.
That's all I can say.
Oh well. I guess there's gonna be it's a trial and error thing sometimes.
Trial and error thing. Yep.
Where's where's everybody else that's supposed
I don't know. I don't know where Randy is. We had Randy and John King and Dan King.
Yeah.
Oh, there's John King. He called me.
Can't make it, huh?
I don't know. He didn't leave a message.
Well, all us old retired guys, we're the ones that are here, I guess. Huh? No.
Yeah.
Though Dan's
Google
retired.
Hangout meeting. No,
It's,
we're doing a Zoom meeting, Tom. I sent you an invite.
It was just hailing up here.
No, we were doing a Zoom meeting.
True.
I sent you an invite.
This isn't working. I put too many batteries in.
Let me look at
Well, I was just telling Ed, I just came in from a 4-mile walk and realized the meeting was starting in 5 minutes, so I figured I better get there. But
Well,
what do you
let me see if John King can still chime in. I don't know what the heck he was doing. I know I invited him.
it. Yeah. Him and Dan and Randy was on there.
I'll add him on his other email. There we go. Yeah, and Randy accepted the invite, and Dan King was tentative.
It's pouring up here right now.
Oh. Yeah, I thought I was going to get wet while I was out walking, but it didn't. Big black clouds went over, but we kept moving north. So,
Were you walking the dog?
no, just myself.
What's he saying? It has a Google Hangout link?
Maybe he went to the wrong link because there was 2 links. The one that I was looking at, it had
Yeah, I think that near the top there was a one link, and then down further in the text was the correct one. But
yeah.
maybe he went to the first one.
Yeah, the one that works is the HTTPS Zoom US, and then at the top up above there's
maybe
this
another-
meetgoogle.com.
Google one, but ignore that, period.
Yeah. I don't know, Turf.
That's weird. So that's in the invite?
Yeah, it's at the very top of the invite.
Took the batteries out of them.
Not from, oh, it says Hangouts meeting.
Yeah.
New video meeting, a link at,
Meet Google.
yeah, I don't know where the heck that came from. Yeah,
But the one down below has, the passcode and
yeah.
all that stuff.
I should tell him Dennis figured it out, so like anybody should be able to.
If I did it, shit, yeah. He's really dropped some in my vision, my estimation. Jeez.
He should be joining here shortly.
Everything's beeping and blinking.
Hi, Tina.
Hey, Ed.
Look at him. He's got a backdrop. I thought he was in
Yeah,
Ohio.
I'm
You're
just
not
sitting here
polite.
enjoying my tiki drink, my Mai
Oh.
Tai.
Yeah, I got a Irish whiskey drink,
Oh, good.
coffee and whiskey and Irish country cream.
Nice, nice.
Then I gotta exercise my toe.
You're doing better though. You're walking around. That's good.
Yes.
Yeah, it's still swollen. I went to the
Yeah.
doctor today. It's just gonna take a little while longer for me.
Okay.
It's still swollen. I had some complications.
Yeah, geez. Well, hopefully it's getting
He had
better.
a hollow
I had a
bone.
hollow toe with a cyst in it, and then I got infection.
Oh my goodness. Gee.
Yeah. I tell you.
You need to take better care of her, Dennis.
I know. Well, I kind of like her hobbled.
Oh, all right.
You know, it's
Can't catch you that way, right? Yeah.
I can say things and get out of the way quick. Well, now that's just wrong. Yeah, we ought to have our meetings like this. This would be great.
Yeah. Hey, there he is.
All right.
Says he's connecting to audio. Hey, there you are.
I made it.
You made it.
Good thing you had that password. There's a lot of people trying to get on here.
Hey, that's be top secret, man.
Yes.
So the one thing it said, Zoom has such high demand right now that people may not be able to use the call-in feature because it has a dial-in number. So I don't know if that's the case or not. But, so when we do it for real, some people may not be able to connect if they just want to do a dial-in.
Apparently, my family has just discovered Zoom too. They were talking about it on Facebook here recently, and I don't know. Sounds like a lot of people are using it to connect.
Well, the reason they're using it is because it's free.
Free. There we go.
Free for up to 100 people and 40 minutes. And nobody else is doing that. Well, maybe they are now, but before, no, I mean, there's nobody else that has that kind of model. So Zoom is great.
Is Skype free?
Skype is free, but I don't think that you can do a meeting with more than maybe 3 people for free.
Oh, okay.
Video meeting. And other ones allow conference calling. Like I've used freeconferencecall.com a lot, and that's totally free, but there's no video.
No video. What about GoToMeeting? Does that cost?
Yeah, GoToMeeting. I don't know what they're charging now, actually.
That's what they used the other night for that KC thing that I sat through for an hour and a half. But
Yeah, GoToMeeting is, I've been in a lot of those, and it works pretty good. And John just disappeared. I don't know where he went.
Well, my audio is not working well. It's like
Oh,
on my internal speaker or something.
that's weird. I can hear you now.
I can hear you guys, but it's really
Freeze
quiet.
frame. We had a great freeze frame of your ear for a while.
Oh, how's it looking there? How's my ear canal?
Yeah. You
Hey,
got some
show us
wax.
your whatever the heck that's called.
My shingles?
Yeah, show us your shingles.
They're
got
like
shingles?
down. Yeah, they're like down here.
Oh gosh. Okay, maybe not.
How in the, you're too young for that stuff.
I know.
Yeah.
Isn't that weird?
I know. It's because I hang around a bunch of old KC guys too
That's
much.
right.
Well, we don't have it. I've never had it. I shouldn't have said that.
Yeah. Well,
You wanna
I've
hang
never
out?
had it, but I'm gonna get the vaccine here in a couple of years.
Yeah, I've had that.
Oh, see,
So my son called me. He said, "Hey, you better be careful when you're hanging around your old Knights of Columbus friends." And I said, "What do you mean?" He said, "There's a breakout at the Marion home."
Yeah, I heard about somebody getting that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, they said they have one patient there.
we don't hang
Hey,
out.
Randy.
Hey,
How's it
Hey,
going?
there he is.
good, good.
Hey, John King just disappeared again. I don't know what his deal is.
I'm still here. I'm working on my speaker.
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, I know what it is. I think I don't know if I have it hid or what. So anyway, we've been just BSing, Randy.
Okay, so
Having
you think we
a
can,
glass of wine.
Yeah, I'm having an old fashioned. Actually, I'm having my Mai Tai while I'm sitting on the beach.
yeah, it looks good. Wish I was there.
Got to stay 6 feet away, though.
Yeah. You'll notice
You were in
there's
Costco
nobody else around.
yesterday?
I picked a beach with nobody else.
Yeah.
There you
Yeah.
go.
My adult daughter.
People were really mindful of that 6-foot thing. Costco there wasn't anybody in there. It was,
Oh, really?
I never seen anything like that, except they didn't have toilet paper.
Yeah.
I went to Ross today to pick up these groceries for that lady, and I thought, well, I'll check and see if I can get some toilet paper. They had the crappiest, cheapest ass rolls I've ever seen.
And you bought them.
4 rolls per customer per visit, and I bought them.
Yeah. Well, you know what you're going to have to do eventually is use paper towels.
Well,
Now,
I'm prepared to slice them into 4-inch long segments. And I'm ready. I'm prepared.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a backup. I'm not sure what they're gonna do to the septic tank though.
No, you know what you do? You put them in a paper bag, like lunch bags.
Yeah,
Put them in a paper bag, take them out, and put them in your incinerator and burn them.
That's what the Mexicans do.
Yeah.
I throw them in my compost pile.
I'm not eating any of your fruit.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm learning a lot here. This is interesting.
Yeah. This is deep.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, what do you expect?
Hey.
Guys sitting home drinking and
but you listen to a bunch of old guys talk and wait until we start talking about physical ailments here in a minute.
yeah.
Yeah, like having shingles. Gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The youngest one in the bunch.
Yeah, he's the sickest one.
Yeah.
Youngest one and the youngest. Yeah.
Oh,
It's not the gout though, right? It's shingles.
hey, my gout, I took care of it. I nipped it. I'm symptom free right now. Hence the old fashioned I'm sipping.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey, I was saying,
By the way, how's your daughter?
she's doing fine. She's recovering. Everything's good. And she's sure she just had a really bad case of the flu.
Didn't have the
No.
coronavirus.
My friend, shirt tail cousin, I was visiting in Hawaii. While we're there, I think it was the Friday we were there, he texts me and says, hey, I'm in self-quarantine. I visited the doctor. He doesn't think I have COVID-19, but he's not sure. So he asked me to quarantine. I said, crap, I gave you a hug. I've been BSing with you. What's going on?
Yeah, jeez.
So he was in quarantine, and then like a week later, they decided to test him. And he was tested, but just came back. He's negative.
Yeah.
Thanks. But there's some really bad crud going around. Some bad flu.
Yeah.
So,
Just keep your alcohol system up.
yeah. Hey, I do actually have something I'll be asking for a vote probably here later on. Jim Kingsbury gave me a call right before this meeting. He said he's got a request, a family in Sublimity is needing some financial help. It sounded like something that could go out of our community service fund. And so I'm going to call Jim's contact, get the details, and I think I'll just make do a text vote. I'll text it out to the officers and hopefully get a vote. We can do it that way if that works.
Doesn't have to go to the whole whoever,
Well,
group.
Running out of time. Hey. Okay. It's extending our meeting.
Yeah, I see that.
Wait,
Um,
is length on Zoom calls?
What's that?
Length? You can do a Zoom call?
There's a free, for the free version, there's a limit. I think if you're over 3 people, and it's 40 minutes.
Because we're on for like over an hour every Sunday night with Mackenzie's family, and there's like 6 of us. So that's weird. I didn't know that.
How many people are?
Somebody have a subscription?
5. Maybe her brother, maybe Miles has one. He's always the one that sets it up. But we
He may have, but the free version, at least now, is limited to. Well, you can have 100 people on a video call, but it's 40 minutes. So,
Wow, 100 people.
yeah.
I don't have room on top of my screen for 100 people to fit up there. So.
I know. Oh, it'll scroll.
Yeah,
So,
it'll be scrolling. One guy will think I'm not on the screen right now. He'd be picking his nose or doing Morris.
so Randy and Ron, do we need to, can we just have an officer vote on something like that, or do I need to go out to the whole council? I mean, normally it's
It's
whoever-
like,
I think you can get away with an officer vote.
okay.
like I said to Ed earlier, the CCSP funds were dedicated just for that reason. It's a fund that already exists, and I don't think we need to bring it to the membership. Just let the officers do it. So
Okay, so I'll do a text vote request on that after I talk to this guy, see what the deal is.
Okay. Yeah, I think, and then we just report back to the council afterwards and, let them know what happened.
Sure. Okay. That sounds good. And John says, good idea.
yeah.
So do you plan on our next meeting to do this and see how many people we can get to call in?
Yeah, that's the idea. This is a test run of it. I think the challenges I've seen with these kind of meetings before is just if you get a whole bunch of people, might be somebody that's making a lot of background noise, so they're going to have to mute.
Yeah.
But the administrator of the meeting, I have the ability to mute anybody or everyone.
Okay.
Yeah. More work. There were like 40 people, and it worked well at the beginning. Everyone just muted their microphone.
Yeah.
And they wanted to say unmute it versus, you get all that background noise, and people will just get frustrated and leave.
That's the best way to do it. So I figured once we start it, I'll just ask everybody to mute their phones or mute the call and describe how they're able to do it. Is anyone on an iPad? No. Okay. I was curious what it looked like on an iPad.
Is everybody using the Zoom app, or like, does a person have to have the app on their phone in order to use this?
I think on your phone you do, but if you're on a PC, you can do it from a browser.
Okay.
I'm on a PC, but I installed the app.
Yeah, so did I.
I think I did too. I'm on the Mac, and I had to download something, so I must have.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just opened straight up when email goes.
I only installed the app so I could be sitting in the tropics.
I was thinking
You can't do that from the web. What's that?
Well, I was just thinking for, the majority of the guys that usually attend meetings, like, being able to do this in a somewhat easy way to get people's, to show up to the meeting. But I mean, it's better than nothing. I was just curious how to help people.
Yeah, well, do you have any other ideas besides using Zoom or?
No, I think this is the best way to do it. I was just wondering if people are going to have to download it, that's fine.
Well,
Aware of that beforehand, give them some time,
I mentioned this before. You can do a call in, But I did read, Zoom has given me this warning that the free version has limited, it might restrict the call feature because of the really high demand right now. So,
yeah, a lot of people are using it because they're sequestered at home and
well, everybody, yeah. I just had a hospital board meeting on Zoom. I think John mentioned it to me first before I'd ever heard of it. You guys had some kind of a meeting. So that was Deacon Jeff. He just called.
how come he's not on here?
I didn't invite him. I didn't even think of it. Figured we'd do a test run, but he'll be invited to the other one.
Yeah. Do you think that Father Luann or Father Josie will show up on this?
I don't know. They'll be invited. Yeah.
Do we want to? I know the second Tuesday would be what, the 14th?
Yeah. The second Tuesday will be the 14th. So I figured we'd just do it at the same time that we normally hold our meeting.
I didn't know if maybe we wanted to offer folks maybe at 7:30 or 7 o'clock next Tuesday, we could invite all members to try and do a trial. I don't know. Maybe we don't want to do that, but
It wouldn't be a bad idea. That way people wouldn't be stumbling around when it's the real meeting.
Well, you know
You're
what?
welcome to join.
How about I do this? How about I just invite people if they want to do a test run and we can explain how to use the tool. Maybe we do that on the 7th.
sure.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. So I just send an invite out, say, hey, if you're new to this tool and you want to experiment with it before our meeting. Yeah.
And just tell them if they see a Hawaiian background, they're in the right place.
Yeah.
We made it.
You should have a lay on.
I may choose another background. Maybe I'll pick a war background or
Ooh.
Yeah.
John Wayne movie or something. Huh?
Yeah.
yeah.
I like it.
I had to run and go get my tropical shirt on too right before the meeting, and my Mai Tai glass, my tiki glass.
Yeah, I think maybe we should do these meetings all the time like this.
Yeah.
I'm actually liking it a lot.
I like Randy's idea. I was thinking a rosary as well. I thought, yeah, for people that want to stick around, I think a rosary's great for a time like this. I mean, always.
I was thinking that too. It's not a regular time, but why not? Why not do a rosary at 7 and then if people don't want to participate in the rosary, they can always just call in right at 7:30. So, yeah.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah. I enjoyed the novena, Ed. Thanks, and Ron and everyone. Thanks for putting that out. I think it was a good idea event.
I think that worked well. So
Yeah, he even got the attention of the state deputy too, and he put it out statewide, I guess. So
it did. We had quite a few followers on that. So that was good.
Something completely unrelated, but I did watch Unplanned last week. And, they talk about the 40 days of life a lot, and they had shirts. And I was thinking I'd like to get a shirt. I don't know if you go to the 40 Days of Life website, they have T-shirts. I think they were like $16, but, maybe trying to do something like that next year during the 40 Days of Life of really promoting that time and kind of educating folks on what that's about. I don't know if people are interested in that. They were going door to door, talking to people about it. I don't know if we need to go that route, but just a thought.
Going door to door, sharing 40 days for life.
Yeah, that's what in the movie it talks about that what's her name? I want to say Andrea. It's not Andrea.
No, Angie or
Something like that. But she was saying that she had a guy that she knew knocked on her door. He was, I think, the sheriff or
in the
something.
movie. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. Yep.
Yeah, and was saying that, he talked to her, just kind of asking questions about, pro-life and all that. And I thought, oh, I kind of feel a responsibility to, do some kind of educating for people. I think people just hear like pro-choice and they think, well, yeah, that's, people should have a choice. It's there, you know what I mean?
Right.
So,
I don't know if I'm up for doing door to door on 40 Days for Life.
yeah. Well, maybe we do something different. Maybe we put out some information, kind of like the novena. Maybe we send out a piece of information every Monday or something like that.
Well, I think we could do some things in coordination with Oregon Right to Life and the March for Life that's happening in Salem. And, that's something it'd be nice to have a contingency from our council go to that sometime.
I
don't
plan
know
to
if we
go
ever
there.
have.
I haven't either. I planned to go, but with everything going on, I didn't think I should be going down there and standing there.
Is there
So.
something going on right now for that? Because I know there was earlier in the year.
Well, the 40 Days of Life goes till I think it's Easter, right? It started February 26th.
Well, so it coincides with Lent?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I thought George talked about it at our last meeting, I think, so.
okay. I don't know what I'm thinking then, because there was something else that was going on when we did our 9 Days for Life novena that coincided with the anniversary of Roe v. Wade. And I thought maybe it was a march. Maybe it was a march that they did.
Well, didn't they do a special prayer on the anniversary of Roe?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did the novena, and then we did a special prayer, and we did the novena with a rosary at Immaculate on the anniversary day. I think that's what we did.
Yeah.
But I think it would be good to increase our profile and visibility on that topic. Speaking of that topic, Stand Up Girl is probably going to end up canceling their next fundraiser. And I was going to suggest that we buy a table for that fundraiser. So this is something we can handle at the next meeting, but I am going to propose that we basically fund I think it's $500. We fund a table whether they have the fundraiser or not. We're also getting a new sign. So I talked to Kendall about that, and we'll probably put that up this weekend. It's a new highway poster that is much more visible as you're driving down the highway.
Okay.
I'll go up on our billboard.
I wonder if there's something we could do right now. There are a lot of families that are, struggling, and there's businesses that are struggling, restaurants. I wonder if there's something we could do where we purchase, say, $500 or $1,000 worth of meals and we pick a restaurant, maybe one that's been supportive of us in the past, and we somehow get those meals to families in need. I don't know if it's the families that we've done food boxes to, or we take them to the food bank, or what, but that'd be kind of a way to support a restaurant and also help families out. It'd be nice if we could pass them out, but I don't know with everything going on how that works. Just an idea.
That's an interesting idea. So I'm going by so we are helping with United Way. And then I was going to go by the food bank tomorrow in Staten to see how busy they are. Because I just don't know what's going on. But I know, like, I had a call today, some lady needed groceries. I ended up going to Ross and buying her groceries and taking them to an 88-year-old lady hunkered down in her house.
Hmm.
But that'd be interesting to have to go to a restaurant, yeah, and buy a bunch of meals and
Like
So-
I know
How
I know
would we deliver those?
I think we just
restaurant would. What would they do? Make the meals and then
they'd
we
make
would-
the meal and then we could come and pick them up and deliver them around town.
what an idea I know Panzanelli's is taking phone orders. You pay over the phone and then they put your pizza outside on the table with your name on it, like in a box.
Right.
You know, maybe there's something where we do with them and say, you know, give them a little heads up and say, hey, we want to buy this many pizzas.
Yeah.
You put them out, and I don't know if we do some kind of announcement where you just kind of do a first come, first serve for families that are in need. You know, there's, you know, you're welcome to grab one free pizza from Panzanelli's between
A pizza
One
and a growler from Snow Peak.
Yeah.
yeah. I
You
don't
know,
know.
the covered bridge might be the obvious one to try and couple up with on that because they do the free Thanksgiving.
They are really generous
Yeah.
during the
So they
holidays.
might.
Yeah. Yeah.
But, you've got the SIT that might have idea on who's in need. You also have the school district because there's all kinds of kids on the free lunch program
Yeah.
that are kind of in a crunch because they're not always getting it now. And, but maybe the parish is the best place to start. Maybe they have information. Maybe Immaculate.
Yeah.
would-
I can-
Would we be able to do it ourselves at the parish kitchen?
We could do that. I kind of like the idea of helping the restaurants out
Yeah.
at the same time we're helping.
That's true. That's double
Yeah.
duty. Yeah.
So I'll be stopping by the SIT tomorrow as well. Their new SIT mobile deal that they've set up. They're setting it up. It opens on Thursday in Sublimity, and its goal is to help some of these families that need hard to find items. Kind of what we've been doing. But a few other things, and they're being assisted by the United Way. And so I'll talk to them. And I'm also tied in with the Santiam School District, the main person there that would know what families are in need.
Yeah.
So how about I can do that and check back in, and I can check with Immaculate as well.
I'd like to
Person on that.
do that with Immaculate just because, it's our parish and there are people.
Sure. Who's the right person would that be Burma or Father Lewin or?
It might be Deacon. It might be Jeff.
Maybe. Okay.
Yeah.
I do know the school districts right now are offering free lunches to anyone like ages 0 to 18.
Yeah,
Every day they have
Yeah.
little box trucks set up in front of the schools or vans.
Yeah.
But in terms of those parents, having dinner and, so I think that's a good point, Randy, about the schools.
There's a lot of people in need. I'd personally like to focus on our own parish first. There may be parishioners that are in need, and maybe someone at the parish office knows.
Yeah, I agree. What's been interesting on that front, Randy, is we haven't had any requests come in from the parish.
Yeah.
My experience, it's other community people outside that parish community for whatever reason are the ones that have been asking. So
It could very well be that the parish office is taking requests and forwarding them off to the local service organizations.
well, maybe I don't know.
But man, it'd be nice if we could do something internally.
Mhm.
I'll talk to Deacon
Okay.
tomorrow.
Well, maybe we get some gift certificates, $50 gift certificates or something to some of these families in needs to these certain restaurants, and they can go down there and I don't know.
That might be a better way to do it. But there are
Or
some
to
people.
Safeway, Safeway
Yeah.
or Ross or something where they can go in and get the things that they want.
There are some people,
Mhm.
though, that are homebound. They are immune compromised and they're not leaving their home.
Mhm.
And those are the ones that I think we really want to target. So I don't know how many of those there are, but there's a few.
Okay.
Cool. Well, I'll make a few phone calls tomorrow and check in with those guys, and I'll get back to y'all.
Okay.
We should do this again.
Let's do it.
I
As
mean,
long as I have a drink in my hand, it's almost like a beer summit, not quite the same.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. we're just social distancing. That's all.
Yeah.
Wait until it gets to the point where you're all in the same building, sitting at different parts of the building.
Oh my
and
gosh.
doing this.
Yeah.
Might get
Yeah.
too easy. Yeah.
It's going to happen.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
All right.
Well, thanks for calling in. I think this will work great for our meeting. And John, I like the idea of doing a test run for anybody who's new to the tool. I've done enough of these meetings, and when you get a large crowd, you spend the first 20 minutes. I can't connect. I don't know.
Yeah.
So we'll try and do a test run on the 7th.
Hey, the good news is with everything going on, there's a lot more people familiar with Zoom calls.
Yeah, that's true.
2 weeks ago,
I never heard of it until you mentioned it. And then it came up again. I said, well, I better check this thing out. Yeah.
Oh, sure. You didn't take my word for it. You had to wait for.
Yeah. You're like, oh, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now I know Ed doesn't trust me.
Well, does he have a reason?
Yeah, he has.
Hey, you're the only guy that had trouble getting on this call, John. I'm just saying that.
I even made it perfect. Me and Ron were the first ones on here.
My snarky comment was going to be, well, sure, you guys don't have anything else to do today. You're retired.
Hey, you're not working. We know you're a teacher. You're not working either.
I've been on the phone all damn day.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I feel like a secretary. I've got tennis elbow from being on the phone.
With parents?
Shirt?
Yeah, parents. We've been on these kind of meetings, phone call. It's a disaster.
Well, keep it up. Keep those kids edufied.
Yeah, exactly. All right, gentlemen.
All right, guys. Take care.
All right.
Ciao.
God bless.
Ed,
Bye.
Ed, one more thing. Ed,
Yeah.
you know you can record these?
It's actually recording. Yeah.
Okay.
I said it to
geez.
automatically record.
Because that way, anything Dennis says, we have on record.
Yes, it's on record.
But also, we could
I
send
knew
this.
it.
Hey, Dennis, don't touch your face, man.
I'm home. I can go wash and take a shower, and I take a shower every half hour.
Okay, good.
But this way, you could send out the meeting if anybody misses it.
Absolutely. Yeah. We can post it and, yep. Cool.
So,
I'll see how
anyways,
the
just a
recording
thought.
looks. I'll
There you go.
test different ways of sharing that. We'll see how it works.
Can you get rid of this wrinkle right here if you're able to?
On me?
No. Yeah, on you. Yeah.
Yeah, I got a few of them.
Fix
I'll work
all-
on that. I don't know if they have that feature on the free version.
That's how I'm going to be next time.
Yeah, put on.
On the mask.
Yeah. All right, guys.
All
All right,
right.
gentlemen.
Talk to you later.
Bye.
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 I wonder how you get out of this now.
Good question.
Yeah. Jeez. Where's my glasses? Can't see. All I can see is Ed. Hey, let me know on that
Bye.
Kager.
I will. I checked. I'll let you know.
All right.